Hi, this is Matt from tracymac.co.uk, and here I have the Samsung Q1, and this is the Q1 media player from Samsung. Interesting that Samsung should call this media player the Q1 when they already have a UMPC or laptop style product called the Q1. Don't know why they use that naming convention, if there's a particular reason for it, but certainly if you Google Q1 you're going to find a laptop or UMPC. You're not really going to find that many results for this at the moment. So moving on, sorry, digressing there. Here we have the Q1 itself, which is a very thin, small and very light MP3 media player which will play back video. Look at that in more detail in just a second. We'll just show you what else is in the box, which isn't a great deal to be honest. On this side we have CD with installation and installation instructions, have quick start guide, repair and warranty card, and then we have the actual warranty card to fill out. On this side we have some headphones, which are pretty bog standard 3.5mm jack with fairly average looking headphones, not particularly heavy, quite plastic, lightweight headphones. Don't know how good they are, I haven't used them as yet, but they don't look particularly great. But the fact that you've got a standard 3.5mm jack, you can use any old headphones. And then also down the side here we have USB cable with a proprietary connector. Now I know I've harped on about this a lot in the past, but I really get wound up by these proprietary connectors because you can only use this connector with this device. So if you lose this cable you're going to have to buy a new one, or if you're going to be out and about and you want to charge up or anything like that, you're going to have to take the cable with you. Now I know it's not heavy, but it's another thing to take and another thing to have to remember. But digress there slightly, so let's have a look at the Q1 itself and pull off the Wii screen protector there. It does have a colour screen on the front, which is a quarter VGA, so 240 by 320, and then there's touch screen controls underneath, so there's no actual buttons here. Looking down the side, pretty clean, nothing on this side. We've got that proprietary connector on the bottom, which has actually got a little spring mechanism in there which kind of protects it slightly, so when you plug in it actually just pushes that out the way. Headphone socket there, 3.5mm jack. Down this side we have the power switch and a lock switch. So let's see if we can power on if we have any battery. See the lights up around the front, the display comes on. Nothing really on the back. There is a little reset buttonhole there, but back is pretty clean, as you can see, pretty thin. Weighs very, pretty much next to nothing. We navigate through the menus and so on using this touch sensitive area at the bottom, and we can navigate through our songs, artists, playlists, and through the actual menu system here, music, videos, pictures and so on. Now the nice thing about this Q1 is it does work with BBC iPlayer. Haven't had a chance to actually test that out yet, but I will be doing so we can actually report back on how that works. As I say, we'll play MP3s as well as videos. The battery life for audio playback is quoted as being 30 hours and for video is 4 hours, so it's not bad. It weighs only 61 grams, so as I say, very, very light. This model is the 4GB model, but there's also an 8GB model available, which isn't massive in terms of capacity when you've got sort of mobile phones and the like in sort of 16+ gig, and there's no external expansion, which is a bit of a shame really when there are sort of competitive products out there, say from SanDisk, that have external sort of media card readers and things like that. So that's a bit of a shame really. There is a built-in FM radio, and you can record the FM radio onto the device itself, so you can actually record the radio. And we're available in black, white and silver, as I say, 4 and 8GB models. That QVGA display is 2.4 inches diagonal. So the Samsung Q1 is a pretty neat looking device, and we're going to be reviewing it over the next week or so, and that review will be online soon.